I'm back from an afternoon trip to the dollar store, and I've picked up a couple things that I think will work for making the design for my next character. Um, these objects might work eventually in the final puppet, but they might just be giving me the shapes and the proportions that I need for the next stage of this project, which is the puppet design and the costume design. Right now, I've written a rough script. It feels finished now, but I know it will change as I when I start to have the storyboard together. And I have a beat board, which is just a collection of images, from the internet, from photographs that I've taken, sketches of the major beats that are going to happen in this story. So right now I'm just trying out all of these objects. I'm grabbing some stuff from the closet. These flowers are from an old logo project that I did. And seeing if I can sort of find the character that I'm making today. And the character that I'm making today is a clown, and they're having a really terrible day. So I'm gonna start pinning them together so that I can start to make sort of finer adjustments. This clown that I'm making today is also a figure skater. So I'm going to make sure that I give them nice long arms and legs because I want them to be able to do lots of jumps and tricks and twists and all the exciting stuff that figure skaters do. I think that looks like the face that I'm going for. I'm pretty excited that the flowers are making such great eyes. I've always wanted to use like the big petals as eyelashes, and I also think it works really well with the clown because of their face paint. Just trying different shapes out for a hat. I found these cork letters in the closet, and I think the letter A is a good placeholder. I'm sure when we build the costume, we'll change that into something else. Now that I've got a design that I feel is working, I'm going to use a cork board to photograph some poses, and I'll trace over that in Photoshop, and I'll be sharing that with the costume designer and the puppet designer. This allows me to have a conversation with them about how the puppet's going to be moving. I'll also be taking measurements so that I can get pretty specific with them about how big I'm imagining the puppet will be. And then, sometimes there's a give and take because they see advantages to using a different size. And so we figure that out together. So I'm just going to put on some music now. This is a piece of music by Aaron Peterson. You can find more piano music of his on Spotify under the name Aaron K. And I'll put a link in the description of this video. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.